higher prices typically filter for better customers. There's a huge difference between the customers that are charged a much higher fee, not like outrageous compared to what other firms might charge, but still a decent sized fee. They don't nitpick as much. They trust us more. They're just easier to work with. They get us stuff on time versus the clients that, we're doing a small business return. I mean, if you're doing like a substantial job and you're going to go out there to look at it to give them a more detailed estimate, there's nothing wrong with just telling them straight up over the phone, hey, we haven't been out there, but just based off the little bit of information we've gathered so far from you, we would guess that this project you're looking at anywhere from 2,500 to $4,000. Does that sound fair enough to you? If we come out and look at that and it falls within that price range, great. Now you've already pre-screened them. Like if they were looking for something that was like $1,000 and you drop the bomb on them that it's going to be at least 2,500, they might say, oh, you know what, that's more than what I was thinking, or that's more than what I can handle right now. Thank you. I won't, they filter themselves out. How fantastic is that? Now you're not running around, chasing people that aren't even going to show up because they're expecting $1,000 and somebody showed up and said that they would do the project for $950, and you just drove out there and like they ghost you because they're already going with somebody else. Like that, just give them a price over the phone. Also, educate your customers if you feel you need to justify your prices. All right. I feel like the strongest standpoint is to come from a position of strength and just say, this is what we charge, take it or leave it. Um, However, there is value in educating your customers to say, hey, you know what? Somebody might come in at a much lower bid than us, but are they going to show up on time? How well, like, what does that say about, how much they're paying their employees or their crew? Like if they're only paying, if they're paying just bare minimum for the crew, is that really going to be a quality crew that shows up and really cares about the work they're doing? Or do you want a crew that shows up that's paid a little bit better, that really cares about the work they're doing, the level of workmanship? You can also talk about insurance. There's a lot of like uninsured, workers running around. You could just explain to them, hey, we have full insurance. We pay workers' comp. We have general liability. We have business owner. We've got tons of liability insurance. So if anything goes wrong, it's on us and we're covered. And you don't have to worry about any of our workers ever coming after you for like a workers' comp claim or something because we weren't able to handle it. All right. You can just educate them and say all of that goes into what we have to charge in order to stay in business and serve you well.